Hello, welcome to the statistics class. In today's session, we are going to start with the first chapter, that is vital statistics. In this session, let us try to have an introduction to vital statistics. Today, we will discuss about introduction to vital statistics, definition of vital statistics, methods of obtaining vital statistics, measurement of population, and uses of vital statistics. Let us begin with the introduction part. People of a country or the world are more important than all other living beings. As you know that of all the animals, man is considered to be the supreme animal. He is the only animal who has the capacity to think, and as such, the study of human beings is very important. Human population plays a very important role in the development of a country. So, in statistics, the study of human population is called demography. I repeat, the statistical study of human population is called demography. In this context, vital statistic is a branch of statistics which deals with the events of human population. So this is a branch of statistics which deals with the events related to human population. By vital statistics, we mean the numerical records pertaining to events connected with the study of human population. So these are the numerical records related to the events connected with the life of a human being. Now, which are those vital events connected with the life of a human being? They exclusively deal with births, deaths, marriages, divorce, etc. of human population. Now, let us define vital statistic. What is vital statistic? According to B. Benjamin, vital statistics are conventionally numerical records of marriages, births, sickness, and deaths by which the health and growth of a community can be studied. So, vital statistic means these are the numerical records of the vital events related to the life of a human being, such as birth, sickness, death, marriages, divorce, etc., by which you can study the health and growth of a community. Here, what do you mean by health and growth of a community? Now, for example, if you consider a population, in that population, if the death rate is more, obviously the population is decreasing. When the birth rate is more, the population is increasing. And when the people are leading a healthy life, we can say that there is a healthy population by which the population will remain constant. Hence, based on the fertility and the mortality rate, based on the birth and the death rate, we can decide about the growth of the population in that particular community. So, what are the methods of obtaining vital statistics? The different methods of obtaining vital statistics are registration method and census enumeration method. Let us discuss one by one. First one, registration method. See, under this, whatever the vital events that are going to happen will be registered with the concerned authority of a particular locality. Under this method, vital events such as births, marriages, deaths, etc. are continuously recorded. The government authorities like Gram Panchayats, municipalities, corporation offices, etc. maintain records of vital events. As we all know that whenever birth of a new child happens, the municipality or Gram Panchayat in which that hospital is located will get all the details about the birth of that particular child. In the case of birth, the information regarding the date of birth, name of parents, sex of newborn baby, nationality, religion, etc. will also be registered. So, the same way, any death that is going to happen in that particular hospital, the hospital authorities are going to record the same in the municipality, from which you can get the details immediately. So, in the case of death, the information regarding the date of death, name of deceased person, parents or husband or wife's name, address, and cause of death will also be registered. See, by recording this, you can also make out the reason for the death, as a result of which you can check in a country what is the main reason for the death. Hence, this method is continuous and compulsory. Second one, census enumeration method. In most of the countries, population census is conducted usually once in every 10 years. In our country, the government school teachers are entrusted with this duty of collecting the details regarding the population. Many a time, you must have seen the school teachers will come to your house and go on asking about the details of the persons staying in that particular house. Census enumeration covers data regarding sex, age, marital status, educational status, occupational status, religion, etc., which are needed for vital statistics. So, they record all these events in the form of a register. We call it as census register. So, once they register in that particular locality, they are going to consolidate that and they are going to make one full census record for the entire country. Right? So, the above information is available for the census year only. Census data fail to produce vital statistics for intercensal years. What do you mean by intercensal year? Now, in India, the previous census was conducted in the year 2011. So, the next census will be in the year 2021. The time duration between these 2 years are considered as intercensal years. That means now in 2011 they have conducted census in our country. Now it is 2020. 9 years has passed. So in this intercensal year, so many events have happened in the human life. Therefore, we cannot get the authentic data for intercensal years. Therefore, this method fails to provide data suitable for vital statistics. Since there is going to be a drawback in the census enumeration method, we have to come out with a method to find the population of a particular country at a particular point of time. That is what we are going to do in this concept of measurement of population. So the next concept is measurement of population. This is a mathematical method of estimating vital statistics. In this method, estimates are based on the assumption that the growth of population is at a constant ratio during the intercensal year. So, whenever you want to find the population at a particular point of time, we use a mathematical method in order to come out with the vital statistic. Population for any intercensal year can be estimated if the records of births, deaths, and migration are available. Here, migration includes both immigration and emigration. So, what do you mean by immigration and emigration? For example, if a citizen of India, if we want to get the citizen of any of the foreign countries, then that concept is called as immigration. And if a foreigner wants to get the citizenship of India, then that is called as emigration. So, measurement of population includes the data regarding births, deaths, immigration, and emigration. By using census enumeration method, we can find out the population only for the census years. Now in India, the previous census was conducted in the year 2011. So the next census will be in the year 2021. You will get the population only for those census years. Now, in order to find the population for any other year, the concept of measurement of population can be used. So, there is a mathematical formula to find out the population, which is given as Pt equal to P naught plus B minus D plus I minus E. In this formula, left hand side Pt indicates estimate of population after time t, meaning to say you are finding or estimating the population for a time period t, which is equal to P naught. P naught is the population in the previous census year, which means if the previous census is conducted in the year 2011, you can consider that data, or if the population of the previous year is estimated, you can consider that data as well. For example, now it is 2020. If my intention is to find the population for this particular year, for the year 2020, in that case, P naught is the population for the year 2019. If 2019 population is estimated, I can consider that data, or you can consider the population of the previous census year, plus B, which indicates the birth rate. After the census was conducted, the number of births that is occurred in the locality minus the number of deaths, which is after the census, after the previous census, plus I, number of immigrants, the number of immigrants after the previous census minus the number of immigrants. So based on this formula, you can find the population for any of the years. Now let us implement this concept in the given examples. So example 1, given the following data, estimate the population of a town at the end of 2013. Population at the end of 2012 is given as 4 lakh. Number of births in 2013, which is given as 60,000. Number of deaths in 2013 is 10,000. Number of immigrants in 2013, which is given as 20,000, and number of immigrants in 2013 is 4,000. Now under solution, first step, write the formula. Since your question is to find the population for the year 2013, write Pt equal to P naught plus B minus D plus I minus E. Here, now after writing the formula, just substitute the values. P naught is the population in the previous census year. Your question is to find the population for the year 2013. So its previous year will be 2012. And the data is given here. Population at the end of 2012 is given as 4 lakh. So substitute that value under P naught plus B, number of births, which is given as 60,000, minus number of deaths, which is 10,000, plus number of immigrants, which is 20,000, minus number of immigrants, which is 4,000. In the next step, write 4 lakh as it is, plus now simplify the values which is given inside the bracket. So 60,000 minus 10,000 will be 50,000, plus 20,000 minus 4,000 will give you 16,000. And at the end, add all the values and get the final answer, which is 4,66,000. In the second example, your question is to find Pt, given P naught equal to 1,26,305, births equal to 6,500, deaths equal to 4,050, immigrants equal to 8,065, and immigrants equal to 6,000. Write down. Now, solution. Pt equal to P naught plus B minus D plus I minus E. P naught, the value is given in the question, just substitute the value, 1,26,305 plus Number of births, B is given as 6500, so substitute that value, minus death 4050 plus number of immigrants 8065 minus number of immigrants which is 6000. Again substitute. After substituting, in the next step, write 1,26,305 as it is. Simplify the values which is given inside the brackets and then add all the three values and you will get the final answer, which is 1,30,820. Last concept, uses of vital statistics. First point, they are of great use in planning and evaluation of economic and social development of a country. The development of a country or the economy of a country depends upon the development of the human beings. So therefore, definitely a proper planning or the proper development of the human beings can be done if you have their details. Second point, they are useful to government agencies for administrative purposes. Now, the government wants to come out with a policy. So therefore, how do they come out with a policy? They would like to know about the population of that particular place. What is the composition, the gender, age, religion, all these details. So therefore, it is very, very important for the government agency. Third one, they are very much useful in medical research. Whenever there are deaths happening, majority of the deaths are due to what? Is it because of the accidents or is it because of the disease? So for medical research, these details are going to be very, very important. Fourth one, they are essential in demographic research. Demography means statistical study of human population. So that it is very, very important. Even we can come to know the composition of the various characteristics of human beings of that particular country. Fifth point, they are highly useful to an individual by the way of recording birth, death, marriage and divorce during his or her lifetime. It is going to give an important indication about how events are happening in his or her life. So these kind of details, like in his family, how many are born, how many died, how many are married, how many are separated. These details are going to make a person to lead a comfortable life. Sixth one, they are also of great use at the international point of view. Whenever you want to compare two economies, the very basic thing we use to compare the economy is the human development. Hence, vital statistic is very, very essential. Seventh one, they are of great use to the government to access the impact of family welfare programs in the country. As you know that the government is going to come out with various family welfare programs. Then whether these family welfare programs are successful or a failure, what is the status of that, you can come to know by using this vital statistic. And finally, they are used in actuarial science. What do you mean by actuarial science? Now, actuarial science means application of statistic in the field of insurance. You must have seen in the insurance companies, they calculate the premium of a particular person. It differs from one individual to another individual. That's what, a person who is young, his premium payment will be less, whereas the person is old, his premium payment is more. So they are going to come out with these kind of calculation. All these details are calculated based on the details of human population. So in this session, we discussed about introduction to vital statistics, definition of vital statistics, methods of obtaining vital statistics, measurement of population, and finally uses of vital statistics. Thank you.